What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Money Baron. Again, man, back at you with a brand new Madden 19 Troy Polamalu video, man. And we got to play these guys one last time. The Baltimore Ravens. And it's a home game. Yep. And it's a home game too. So it's the same thing over and over. They don't like us. We don't like them. The Steelers versus the Ravens. So you should know how this game should be able to. So you should know what kind of game this is going to be. They don't like us. We don't like them. I think, and they standing at 5-9, and we standing at 10-3. So we still looking good going into the playoffs, man. Let's get it on. They don't like us, we don't like them. Steelers versus the Ravens. Can't get no better than this. Michael Pierce. Marlon Humphrey. Mike Hilton. Marquise Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster. $20 interceptions for Troy Polamalu.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
Oh, let's go. And this the kind of weather. Alright, Troy, let's get it. Even though you wearing sleeves, but that's alright. Boykin, Brown, Foreman, Andrews, and Hope. And Lamar Jackson at quarterback.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And they're able to get this
one. Alright, Deontay Foreman.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Jackson on first down. Throw left side complete.
Nice.
James. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They've got good playmakers.
I don't think Troy Polamalu usually wear sleeves in a real life game, but this is a video game, so. Marquise Brown, good defense.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Let's go, Goodson.
It's intercepted.
Let's go. Get off the field.
At the 30. And his guys.
Let's go. Offense got a touchdown.
And now Baltimore gets
off of that interception. Let's go.
The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves?
A lot of football been going on today. Talking about college-wise, but Sunday, but tomorrow is the NFL.
They're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
To throw is Jackson.
Hey, Marquise Brown. They got wide open.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
All right, first down.
They'll run with Foreman. Looking for a cutback.
All right, good tackle. Let's go.
He's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, fumble. Let's go. Ooh, Lamar Jackson. He got lucky, boy. Good hit, Troy.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Third down and 13. Let's get it.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Ooh, good defense. Let's go. Get off the field, man.
And brings up fourth down.
All right, offense got a 3 and out, but it's all good.
Set and head back onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11,
tackle, Joy.
Sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Here's Foreman.
Let's go. Polamalu again.
Back at the 28. A loss of a yard and it brings.
1 sack, 1 takeaway and win. Let's go. Offense got more points on the board. Let's go.
Get set to take the field.
All right, let's get a sack
here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Come on, man.
Those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
I'll be dog if I ain't get him.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Give me that. Let's go.
One that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
It's a takeaway by Troy. That was an easy one for Troy.
13-yard line.
21 interceptions. Let's go.
And the Ravens taking the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points out. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And Andrews lost the football.
Boy.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Man, he was already down and y'all got the ball back. What y'all challenging it for?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
So we got free on one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Jackson over the middle, complete.
I was about to hit, stick him again.
He'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Good tackle.
He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him
catch
that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me,
oh, no, he didn't.
I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep
I
flinging.
thought he called it
Just
at
knew there was
first.
something wrong with the football.
The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
False start, offense.
Bring him back 5.
That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Ooh, Brian.
Jackson throwing the out.
I'm glad they didn't get caught offside.
And taking it across midfield and just
See what they gonna do.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't
That
get
was
the
nowhere
line
near.
either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
That was nowhere near.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn.
No, he bumped.
I think we can go inside the locker room.
Dang, he caught that. Wow.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good.
Well, we still got it going on.
Get ready to head back on the field.
Offense may put some more points on the board. I'm proud of this offense, too.
Last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on.
Good tackle.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Foreman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a
third down.
Couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here's Jackson.
Ooh, good defense. Let's go.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Ain't got us at 18.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys.
Let's go. Good tackle.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did.
Screen pass. What are you going to do with that? Come on now.
And he'll lose yardage
Serious?
on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come.
No, get back outside. Get back on the side, man. Somebody better get up on him, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's James. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next
Let's go. Good tackle, boys.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Good defense. This defense ain't playing, boys.
2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's got his man.
Oh, he gonna juke me up.
And he slips up.
And he gonna juke me. Nice juke.
Before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Good tackle.
Throw right side here. Complete. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Dude, he gonna bomb it again?
Deep left sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Jackson now. And this time it's complete. And he's
that was a good strike.
Down to the edge of the red zone. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it.
Let's go. Good tackle. Or a good stop. Because he was about to take off, too.
Bringing up 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it,
man, with all that hope.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
A carry for 4.
Let's go, good tackle.
Goes nowhere. Losing yardage.
TJ Greener got hurt. Ups and down on this time.
They've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
Yes, we have.
What they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the...
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
They can have that.
In for the score. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it
But
certainly
if
felt
they
like it. They
come
had a
back, man,
touchdown
I'm
they needed.
gonna
But if I'm on the defensive side
be
of the
livid
ball,
if they come
okay,
back.
you got the touchdown, but it sure
Offense,
took you
y'all
a
better
long
chew
time.
up
Yeah,
this
because
clock.
offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a one.
There we go. All right, let's keep these boys out the end zone for one last time.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Let's go, good tackle. Good tackle.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Let's go, game over. Let's go, game over. This game is over, man.
33-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Let's go. Got them out the way.
Game in the snow, just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's
another great win.
Play just out of nowhere,
another win on our record.
The course of things.
We are 11-3.
Sure that we were
check out these stats. Phillip Rivers, in the 58.3, 18 for 21, 308 passing yards.
So for the Steelers, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year.
Oh,
and
12-3, okay.
Next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a
308 yards,
the
85% completion. Hell yeah, Phillip Rivers. That's you. That's who you is right there. I don't want to think he Tom Brady. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no picks. The 14.6 average yards per attempt, and his longest pass was for 87. Rushing, James Conner had put up big numbers this game. 28 for 123 yards, 4.3 average yards per carry, no touchdown, no fumbles. And receiving, Keelan Cole had 5 for 29 yards, 5.8 average yards per reception with 1 touchdown. Willie Snead, he was a beast this game too, with 4 receptions with 150 yards, 37.5 average yards per reception, 2 touchdowns. And Juju Smith-Schuster, he also had a touchdown too with 3 for 47 yards, 15.6 average yards per reception with a touchdown. Jason Atkin with 3 for 36. And our offense, they was doing good this game. And defensively, we did our thing as well. TJ Green with 12 total tackles with 1 tackle for loss. Troy Polamalu with 8 total tackles with 1 tackle for loss and an interception. Terrell Evans with 2. Devin Bush with 6 with 1 tackle for loss. BJ Woodall with 4. Dixon Longmore with 4 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. Leonard Grant with 3. Justin Coleman with 2 with 1 tackle for loss. Deontay Johnson with 1. TJ Watt with 3 with 1 tackle for loss. And Dalton Carpenter with 2 total tackles. And Darren Goodson with 3. And Javon Hargrave with 1 total tackle with 1 tackle for loss. I think he had an interception too. 2 interceptions. Let's go. and 4 passes defended. And yeah, man, we got one more game to go, and that's against the Cincinnati Bengals, and they come to us. Got one more game to go. Anyway, man, that's gonna end this game right here. It's gonna end the video, and I will see y'all on the next one. This is Big Money Baron. Peace out.